Hello guys, my name is Jadit Mukhopadhyay and today we are going to be doing is Canonical String Class. So what is Canonical? Canonical is a class which are going to try to replicate as close as to a built-in type class like integer, string, character and etc. So first what we are going to do is that we're going to be starting off with a new class. So let's create a class that is going to be my string 4. So we have created at least 4 my string classes. So as you can see, we have created my string 5 class, the 5th class we are creating. So now what are the requirements for a canonical class? Just so that we can differentiate from a normal class to a canonical class, there are some differences. That is, that in a canonical class there should be a default constructor and copy constructor, which is also needed, and then there is the assignment operator and a virtual destructor. So the default constructor and the virtual destructor come naturally by it is default in C++, in at least Eclipse, the IDE I'm using. So now there's another constructor which is needed, that is called the overloaded constructor. Yes. So the overloaded constructor is a constructor. Obviously the term overloaded is used in methods and constructors. So overloaded constructor is a constructor in which it is the same type of constructor. Like let's say that you wrote my string 5 again, and then you wrote my string 5. Like if you just copy this thing again and just change the parameters inside of this, then it will become an overloaded constructor. Now we need the overloaded constructor in my canonical string class, or whatever you call it, in your canonical class, because let's go to the main and I'll show you why. So as you can see, we have double quotes. We have a word in double quotes. So just to do this, we need the copy constructor, the overloaded constructor. So now first let's write our overloaded constructor, just so that we do not forget it later in the future if you try to write it later on. So let's write it as my string 5, and then we are going to be writing character star in str. So character star in str. So this is mainly used since this is a character. Actually this whole thing is just a bunch of characters. It's like a list of characters. So let me show you what we're going to do. But first let's write my string 5, and then we are going to be trying to write the copy constructor, which is going to be constant my string 5, and we're going to name this as an other. So let me tell you what the copy constructor does. Let's say that you wanted to copy something. In here you just hit Ctrl C plus Ctrl V. Now let's say that you wanted to copy, let's say, like variables or things like that. So to copy stuff, there is a method written for copying. This is called the copy constructor, not method, it's constructor. So what the copy constructor does is that it helps you copy variables, methods, and so on. It just helps you to copy stuff. So let's say that you wanted to copy a word, let's say Reddit. So what you want to do is that you have the term Reddit, and then you have let's say nothing. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is that we're going to copy it. So we are going to copy this. Now in here we are going to be doing assignment operators. So in assignment operators we have to delete what was left behind of the original copy. It's like a snake shedding its skin, where the snake copy is going to be its skin, and slowly the skin is going to decompose and go away. It's like that. It's going to be decomposing and going away, so that's why we need to delete that special data, or I will show you in the future what I mean. So first, now let's write our assignment operator till now. Now in here we are going to write our operator is equal to, this is going to be our operator is equal to actually, and now let our parameters are going to be the same as the copy constructor. So after that we have other, so that's done, and so on. We can add like plus is equal to, and then we can go on. So now that's our methods done. I have actually forgotten a thing, which is the member variables of a canonical class. So in here we are going to be first keeping is data. So data is going to be character star data int length, and then an ID. So let's type, I think so we have to copy something, so like I do not understand what those things are. Those are related to boost stuff, so let me just copy that special things. So like this thing, and so there's an class called str utility, so I just need to copy this thing because I do not memorize these things. So now that that's done, let's write boost, and that's done. And UUID, this is UUID, and now we can write whatever you want, like tag ID. So let's use tag since our whole project has been using the word tag, so let's use it. Now there is something in this thing which is called constant, and I've used it also in here and here, as you can see. So let's just add this thing constant, and this is going to be unsigned. Yeah, unsigned. So now that that's done, you can now do something else. You just go to the CPP and implement whatever we have. Oh, wrong CPP. It was right there. Okay. So in the default constructor, what we are going to do is that we are going to be constructing our member variables as no member variables. So like the member variables are going to be constructed or instantiated as nullified objects, since later on we are going to be adding details and data and all those stuff in the member variables. So first we have is data, so let's go now, done. Second is length, so length is equal to 0. Well, since we cannot write null in integers, since null is used for objects, not integers, and then we have the boost. The boost one was tag is equal to boost. Okay, I think so. Okay. Nil UUID, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. It was this one. Yeah. So that's done. We have instantiated all of our objects as null objects. Now what we are going to do is that we are going to be doing this on the overloaded constructor. Yes. Well, what I usually do is no, I will not. For today, I will not. Okay, but since we have the destructor right here, let's do this already. Now we are going to be deleting the data, and we are going to be putting these square brackets to represent an array. Since later on in the video, or later on in the future, we are going to be using arrays. Since, as you can see, if you see, it is an explorer is actually a bunch of characters, not a string. So that's why, if you understand already. So data is equal to null. This is just for confirmation, like just so that it's already nullifying. It's just for confirmation. It's just to see if it has or if it hasn't. Let's not check though. So now that that's done, everything is done. Now we are going to be doing is this thing. Okay, so string 5 double colon character in star. So we are also going to be keeping character in star. Now I haven't talked that much about str utility, and if you're wondering why I suddenly brought this topic up, it's because we need it right now. So first what we are going to do is that we are going to be creating the length. So let's write L is equal to this dot length, okay, plus then str utility. Okay, I should have wrote capital S. Str utility colon str length and in star. So now that that's done, so I will give you a sneak peek of the str utility class. So well, this class was made by my dad or my teacher or guru, whatever you call him. So as you can see, well, Eclipse has its own version, but since just to make it easy and easily accessible for us, we made it by our own self, but it's already written in the Eclipse libraries. Okay, it's done. I think so I gave you enough. So there is, I think so, 3 or 4 methods. If we can check this by this. There's 4 methods. I do not know what this is equal method do. Well, the memcopy, what it does is just copies the member variable. So it's memcopy, member variables copy. You get it, yeah. So strcat is equal means that string concatenation. So the that cat is right here. So str length or str len is str length or string length. So we are going to be using the string length function here, here, since we are dealing with lengths and not STRs in STR. Actually, I don't know why that happened. When again it's done. After this, what we need to do is that we're just gonna check. Okay. Next, what we're going to do is that we're going to be doing is mem copy. No, next what we have to do is that we have to create the data. So this is our whole list or array, actually not a list. This is our whole list of all the new characters that we are going to add. Now if you like, why did we add length plus 1? Length plus 1 is added just for that, for the at the last of the array, the last of the array, the last of the queue. We usually keep an extra one, like let's say that there's Reddit, so that's 5. So there's 5 letters in there, and we just keep one extra just for the null. Yes, it's all written in my blog. I just cannot explain it right now. So the data is done, and the data should be actually characters start and int name. Okay, now that that's done, we now have to mem copy. So let's go to str utility mem copy. So our destination is going to be our instr, and then our source is going to be our data, and then L plus. So actually, I think so. Wait. It's actually gonna be switched. So yeah, true. I've done a mistake. So we are going to be using casting for now. Data character star. Okay, I'm going to add character star. Then character star in string. So in str, and everything is okay. Now what we have to do is that we are going to be length is equal to L. So now that that's done, we have to do another thing, which is fix the tag actually. So tag is equal to, I don't remember what it was, so let me just copy that thing. It was something like random generator, I think, something like that. So let's go. Oh, we are on it. Everything's done. So no, I copied this though. Oh, I haven't. That's done. I think so I should putting this right before the destruction happens. So next what we are going to be doing is that we are going to be doing the next function, which is called, this is going to be our copy constructor. So I think so I'll be copying this thing. I'm copying the copy constructor. So it's going to be exactly the same, just a few minor changes. First is in L is going to this dot. Plus, now instead of str utilities length, since that was an string like in double quotes, in here we have an variable and parameter called other. This is going to be our input, like input something, will be our input. So other dot length. So it's going to be others length instead of being the str utilities function like instars str length. It's going to be others length in here. So that's done. Now what we're going to be doing is that we are going to be writing character star data new char plus 1 is that. Now str utility. Now it's going to be the memcopy time. It's the time for memcopy to shine in the limelight. So now, yes, the destination is going to be data. The source is going to be other.data. So we are going to be taking others data and we are going to be putting it inside of data itself. So after that, I think so we have to delete the data. Yeah, now that that's done, wait, I forgot again. I think I have to see. So now that that's done, oh, not again. Wait, I think so. Oh, I had already copied it. So, and remember, data was not initialized in this constructor. I think so. Oh, I found out. I don't have to do this thing. Yes, I didn't have to do this thing. After that, what we have to do is that I have now memorized this. I think so I have it. So next, what we are going to be is that doing. Then what we're going to be doing next is this operator is equal to. This is not that hard. I mean, this is our last and final method, the operator. But after that, we have to write the main and we have to do a lot of stuff. Not a lot, no. Now, int length as usual. Now that that's done, now we're going to be changing it from yeah, in this one we have to keep the character. Now our destination here is going to be the data. So it's going to be again casting. Definitely casting again and again. Comma. the data. Which is going to be which is inside a different bracket. Wait, okay. And then the character star is going to be in another bracket. So many brackets. It feels like I'm doing some kind of math equation. So after that we're going to be doing no I think so the boosting I think so we don't have to use the boost here, but even though I'm just gonna check it. Yeah, we have used it. So we can just copy it from here. Like, I just didn't have to check that. And then we are going to be doing is that we are going to be returning start this. And that is our class with 0 mistakes except for this thing. I think so we are just gonna avoid that. Let's go to the main. So let's make like something like let's use something like M string 5 for this one. You're just gonna now let's write red not in the problem. We can't take this in. We haven't done the okay, but let's try. Oh yes, I've forgotten something. That's why I was. So let's go to the header file. I wanted to add an inline display function. So inline is like a keyword which is typically used for like small methods in the header file. So like it's teeny tiny 1 line, 2 line methods. So like our inline void display. I just try to improvise for our class right here. So in here what we're going to be adding is that we're going to be cout, and here we're going to be writing data, and our display function is done. Now I think so I have to include IO streams or else it won't work since how does it work? I think so it has worked due to the CST DDF EF whatever that is. I think so we have implemented it in the oh yes we have implemented it in the str utility class. And the third thing which we have to do is that we have to type using namespace namespace std okay, that's done. Now where are we? Okay, we were here. And oh yes, I have forgotten to include this. I just keep on copying everything. Okay, that's done. I think so. I named it something like 4 5 5 5 5. Yeah, that will be it. So that's done. And then we're just going to be typing the str5. Done. Now let's write str5 is equal to str6, and I hope it works. At least I haven't even built it yet. So let's build the project and see if there's any errors. There should be in the main, I think so. I I think so there's just no mistakes. I think so there is. I think so there is a mistake. No, it's taking so much time to load. To build the project, not load. So it's not yet working. Wait, it's still building the project. What's up? Why is it taking so much time to like build the project? Like it's still in 31. There couldn't be that many mistakes. Oh, it's done. Oh, there was zero. Whoa. Okay, I understand why it took so long. Like there's so many warnings. Okay, at least it's done. At least let's see. Oh, why did I think I should be like canceling this build one. Okay, let's see. It's gonna just pass like smooth ice. I hope it just goes quickly. Okay, it's done. Launching fundamental. What is fundamental? Fundamental CPP Canonical Class. This is not the name of the project. Still, it hasn't worked. I think so. Like, okay, let me just. Okay, let's see by running it right now. It's so hot right here. Okay, let's see. Okay, it hasn't worked. Let's see why. Other length and other data. Hey, I decided I have to check something right now. I think so we have to delete anything. No, nothing is wrong in here. Oh, I think so. I know why. First of all, why have I done this? You're not concatenating anything, so it's not going to be this dot length. I think so. Yeah, it's going to be others dot length. Yeah. I've done everything wrong in here. Okay, still. You're not concatenating anything, so it's not gonna be the length. Okay, let's see now. That is why the problem was happening probably. Okay, it's almost done, I think so. Okay, 2 errors. Where are those 2 errors? Oh, okay, right here. Where is this? It's 17, line 17, right here. think there is no error anymore. So we cannot rebuild our project. I think so I have to change something, right? Okay, build projects. So let's see. I hope it works. I cannot see any other part. Oh, it's in the MyString4 class. Okay, I should have seen that. Oh, it's in the MyString4 class. You already ran that class. Yeah, it's. Okay, let's see. Did I build it again? Like launching it. So let's see why. And let's check the main actually. This is the main. I mean, this is the same thing, but at least to show. Oh, we forgot to. Yeah, I am quite stupid. So we have to display the thing. So. Let's try this right now. Forgot to display it. Okay, that was a silly mistake actually. That should do it. Okay. Oh yes, it's working. It's working. Although I mean, it's technically the same thing. So if you what will happen then? What will happen then? If I like build it like this, is it cool? Let's see what's gonna happen. This is still gonna show STR5. Since we did STR5 without display. Okay, there's no mistakes. It's no error, it's not mistakes. There's no errors. Let's see. Okay. I'm eagerly waiting for what's gonna happen. Okay, let's see. मुझको पास है. Okay. I mean, this is a successful tutorial. Not tutorial actually, like a successful video I could say. So let me just like recall what we have done. So Canonical Class is a class in which we try to replicate it as closely as a built-in type class as it is written in my Canonical Class. As you can see, it's my blog. It's written in my blog. Everything starting from program counter, deep copy, shallow copy, inline function, everything that we have learned right now. Some stories too, and so on. So everything's written in my blog. If you want a detailed, more deep look into the whole thing, you can just check out my blog, which is reddittechworld.blogspot.com, and so you can check everything there. So now that this done, the requirements for a canonical class, which is needed to differentiate it from a normal class, from a canonical class, is that first we need is the default constructor, copy constructor, assignment operator, and then virtual destructor. So all of these are the requirements for a canonical class, and that is our video for today. So bye guys actually.